Rewinding, restarting, redoing this video. I just don't feel comfortable with talking about my depression with my face on camera because it makes me nervous to look at myself. It causes me anxiety to talk about it. So depression has been an ongoing force in my life. It comes on, it comes off. It switches on and off like a frickin' wave. And 90% of the time I feel like I'm drowning underneath it. So, as I sit here and confess about my depression and talk about it, I'm hoping to get this off my chest. I'm doing my best to deal with my depression on my own. I don't feel like going to a therapist will work for me. I don't feel that it's right to go to a therapist because I feel judged. I feel unsafe by it, and I don't want to hear another person's opinion while I sit there and rant for the first part. I'm tired of hearing that person. I'm tired of hearing people's opinion on my depression, my anxiety, and everything else that comes with it. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of having to listen to another person who I feel who gives me professional advice and talk to a stranger and everything else. I'm tired of it. Mostly my depression right now is anxiety driven. I know it's anxiety driven. I'm dealing with that as it comes, taking it day by day. I'm looking up the best I can for everything else. It's just, I know I'm doing what I can. I know it's not enough, but it's working for me, and these videos are working for me, and it helps. Because I feel like I can get it off my chest. Nobody's gonna actually really comment on these things because my channel isn't gonna be really found for that. I don't care what other people think. Honestly, I've been through enough therapy in my life. I have enough coping skills I use. But I just don't think about it. I try not to think about it, but I sit there and I do a 5-minute rule. Let's be depressed for 5 minutes. Let's work on it for 5 minutes, because that's about as much as I can tolerate. I know my depression is linked to my father and my abuse and to my general distrust of men. I don't really know my deep-rooted cause, but I know it's because I have all these issues, and it's just one of those things I gotta work on, and I'm gonna keep trying to work on it. But honestly, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm gonna keep moving, and you know, sometimes maybe going to a therapist isn't my best option. I'm gonna see if I can't pick up. I'm hoping for some sort of income to come in. I don't know what I'm gonna do quite yet, but me rattling on is helping. I know my depression really, let's go back to my depression here. I believe my depression is mostly caused by my father and my distrust in men. And honestly, I hate my father with a burning, fiery passion. I do love my stepdad, though. He's an amazing person. Love you. Honestly, it's just, I hate him with a fiery passion, and it's just the things he's caused to me, and the things he's done to me, and the abuse that I've suffered from him. It hurts. But the stupider thing is when I live with someone who keeps dredging that up for me, and keeps making me dredge it up, it's not helping. This point is counterintuitive for me. I feel it's counterintuitive for me. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Stop. Bye. I cannot keep moving forward if I feel like I'm being held back by a force that I live with. I don't really want to sit there and say, oh, I'm doing okay, when I'm not okay. And it sucks. I know I'm trying, I know I'm doing this and that and the other thing to keep moving, but right now, me living with my mother is not being a helpful force at all. It's not helping me move forward, and it's just dredging up. It's just constant wanting to ignore her because it's just gotten to that point where it's not okay with me anymore. I don't like the fact that she tries to bring up my father in every fucking, almost like a third of the conversations we have, and I'm not okay with it anymore. It's just gotten to the point where I cannot, for those fuck's sake, I cannot deal with it anymore. It's to the point where I'm trying to move forward with my life, and she keeps bringing up, oh, your dad said this and this, and she got in contact with my dad about this and this. I don't care. He's a piece of shit. Leave him out of my life. Quit talking about him, and I want to move on. So please, let me live my life, and let me get over him. Let me do what I can, and I'm tired of it. I am absolutely fucking tired of it. I don't know why you keep bringing it up. I don't know. It hurts me more in the process. And it's just not a thing I can deal with when I'm trying to still heal and still cope with everything else. I need to move forward and move on with my life. Stop mentioning him. Stop mentioning my brother, because that's not I can't stand my brother. I can't. It's just, he was a fact that he was a part of the abuse in my life. I cannot move on if you keep mentioning something in my old hometown. I don't care. I didn't know any of the people there. I knew 5 people, and that was it. I didn't know everybody, I didn't know their names, and half the time I didn't fucking care. The one person I did care about committed suicide because his family would not accept the fact that he was gay. And I spent a good portion of my junior year skipping out because I couldn't handle the fact that my life had just gone to complete shit. My life went to complete shit. I just went through a phase where I just didn't want to do school, and I literally was trying to get my ass expelled, and they wouldn't fucking expel me because they knew I was going through shit. I didn't care at that point. I still don't care. I went through hell. I went through life. I had been beaten with a wooden paddle, and I was broken inside, and I needed a out. So excuse me that I'm trying to get over my life and get through the trauma on a day-to-day basis. I've moved on, and I don't see why she can't. It's gotten to the point where it's counterintuitive, and I don't want to live with her because every time it's, oh, somebody died, or, you know this and this person, your brother knew this and this person. Excuse me, I don't give a fuck. My brother was more social than I was, and half the time, he fucked people over. Honestly, I want to move on with my life. But I can't keep moving on with my life if someone like my mom is gonna keep fucking trying to keep me at home. I need to move out. I need to go on with my life. And I'm gonna go on with my life. It's just at this point, it's getting to the point where I cannot live with my mom anymore. My mom's becoming my main issue of my depression and my PTSD and everything else. The stupid shit she does is, like, triggering me, and the only thing is, I'm tired of it. I am absolutely fucking done with it. So thanks. Because you're an absolute asshole if you think that's okay with me. I don't care anymore. So stop. Just stop doing what you're doing and just leave me alone. If I want to be depressed and let me wallow in my depression, let me wallow in my fucking depression. I'm gonna feel better in a minute. Just leave me alone. That's all I ask, is leave me alone for a minute. I don't like people. I'm not a person who wants to be touched. If I have a person I like, I'm gonna fucking stick with them until I can't stand them. And that's not okay. And I'm dating my ex, quotation marks. Yeah, quotation marks. Right now, because I don't give a fuck that my mom, I literally can't. And my mom thinks she's the one that's being my depression and everything else, and she doesn't know the whole story, and it's just a thing that's been going on. And I love my boyfriend. I really do. I don't plan to get married to him, but I can't date another person because I'm not one of those people who I can't trust people online because I don't know if they are actually who they say they are or anything else. And it's just not okay with me. But I'm doing the best I can, so leave me the fuck alone. Let me do what I need to do to get myself going. And let me love who I want to love until the wheels fall off. I finally found a person who, by the way, is probably the 7th person I've ever fucking done it with, and the 3rd person I've ever dated. 3rd or 4th person at this point. Taylor, Lisa, Scott, Kyle, well, Tim, Kyle, 5th, yeah, that makes him the 5th person I've ever sort of dated. I cannot deal with the fact that I don't want to date. I'm not a person who dates. I just don't. Look, I asked maybe 1 or 2 guys out, and that was it in my entire life. That was it. That was everything. That was absolutely everything. And getting this out right now is probably the best option, all in one video, because I'm probably not going to make another one for a while. It's just, this is my life, this is my thing, this is how I feel and how I do and how I say, and I cannot deal with somebody saying, oh, this is your life and this is how I want you to live it. I don't want somebody to say, I don't want to do that. I want to find something in my life, and I'm going to do it my way. Yeah, it's going to suck and it's going to be slow, but I'm going to do it because I can. But I'm just trying to move on with my life and move forward with my depression. And I'm trying, okay? I'm not perfect. I'm not okay right now. And I'm just dealing with the fact that I'm trying my fucking best to keep moving. So excuse me if that makes you feel intimidated, but I'm tired of taking your shit. Yeah, your shit. But I'm done. I can't do it when I have all this shit in my life that is coming up, and I have an SSI thing tomorrow, and it's just not, I gotta get this all off my chest before I explode. So, it's just, I'm so fucking done with everything, to the point where I can't deal with people being in my face about it. I can't handle traditional or normal therapy because it's just not me. I can't do therapy anymore. I can't sit in a cold, sit in a dark, unwelcoming room with a person that I barely know and talk with them about how I feel. And I can't do that anymore because it's just to the point where I've gotten too good at bullshitting a person, bullshitting a therapist that's saying, yeah, I'm okay, I don't need any more sessions. Yeah, no, I don't care. I'm done with it. It's just gotten to the point where I'm gonna deal with it through my videos and my life and see how I do as I'm doing this. And I'm tired of it. Just tired of everything. And I actually feel better now that I've ranted a little bit. It's just, I have things in my life I want to do and want to go see and everything else. Okay? That's it. That's all I've got. I'm done ranting. I'm done for the now. It's just, I'm going to probably rant a little bit more later in my head, and there's probably going to be a couple more videos within this week after about how I feel. I feel better. I really do feel better about talking and just letting it off and letting it go, because it's been building up for a while, and I've been trying to talk through the videos, but I just didn't feel comfortable with showing my face while I talked. I just didn't feel comfortable with it. But thank you all who find this video later. Just thank you for letting me rant and rave. Sorry you had to see nothing but Steve. So, thanks.